Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another haul video. After visiting the Hancock Antique Mall, I decided to check out both of the Peddler malls that are right around the corner from my house. So I spent just a little over $80 on everything you're going to see here. There's one item that is not here because it's upstairs amid my collection of glassware. So yeah, some of these things are going on eBay and some things are going to be for me going into my personal collections or will be up for grabs at a live sale. So after I visited the Hancock Antique Mall, I had plenty of time because I got up there really early, shopped around. I didn't want to go into Berkeley Springs because I don't really find much there. And I decided to come back home, and I went to the Peddler malls that are right around the corner from my house. So you'll see this from the one, and then I'll show the other video, or another video that I have will be of the items from the second Peddler mall. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the stuff, shall we? So this caught my attention. I thought this would be a great piece for springtime. It's floral garland with bows, satin frosted, or not satin? No, it's not satin, but it's frosted floral garland. I did a quick lens search just to see who possibly could have made it. I saw Tiffin and I saw Norleans. There is not a maker's mark on it, but it's still a very nice piece nonetheless. So I think somebody would really like to have that for springtime and for Easter. Somebody even put some of the festive faux Easter color or Easter grass in here. And funny enough, I think this stuff actually may fluoresce into the black light because it's like a neon color. So if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you aboard. Thanks for tuning in and hitting that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. My channel name is Vintage Vinny, but I sell a wide variety of things, both new and old. Anything that I can find that's a decent price and is worth a bit of money, I will pick it up. So these were interesting. Well, not interesting. I know that a lot of people do like to repair lamps. Because I buy a lot of older lamps, I will typically buy lamps that are kind of like outdated and such if they're cheap enough and take all the hardware off, like the harps and the sockets and the cords. But sometimes people really like a lamp and they want to, they don't want to have to get a new one. So I got 3 of these for 50 cents a piece. I think in the stores, these may cost like $12. I will probably list them for maybe about $10 a piece. And I have 3 of them, so if they sell, that's $30 right there. So I felt for 50 cents each, that was worth picking up, in my opinion. Because there's always somebody out there who really likes a lamp or isn't comfortable with older cords, so they will rewire a lamp with a more modern electrical component. This was fun. This just takes me back to the 90s. This is a Happy Meal toy for Super Mario. It's Little Goomba. I am a huge fan of Super Mario and always have been. So this is from, it says 1989 right there. And that was a whopping 50 cents too. I couldn't leave it. Happy Meal toys, you know, they don't really hold a lot of value, but you know what? I love finding Super Mario things from the 80s and the 90s because it's just from my childhood. And I still have the games that I got in the early 2000s. Isn't that crazy? That's over 20 years ago. So this bottle caught my attention. I got this 10% off. This is, I don't know if it's going to be easy to read or not, but it says Edison battery oil. So I thought that was really, really cool. Anytime I find interesting bottles like this, I will pick them up if they're cheap enough. Same goes with this. This is White Lock isopropyl alcohol rubbing compound, and it still smells like alcohol. I got that really, really inexpensively. I love the old paper labels on these bottles. I just think they're so cool. This little itty-bitty flower basket, probably be like a $6 item at a sale. I got that really inexpensively. Somebody might like that in an assemblage, or if they want to put toothpicks in it. I mean, it would fit some toothpicks. Now, Bath & Body Works stuff, sometimes some of it, the old stuff, can be worth some money, or older items. So this is Wild Honeysuckle, and believe it or not, it actually smells pretty good. I can't remember off the top of my head what it resales for, but I will see if I can put a comp in the video. I'll insert it right here. So this, I believe to be a piece of Pilgrim glass. This is similar to the one that I picked up at the Boonesboro Mall. Very pretty. It's much smaller. And I just thought that that was really, really cool. Now, y'all are going to have to tell me what this is, because I really do not know. I know it's an owl. I just don't know what... Was it supposed to go on a plant or something? Because there's a clip right here. And this is what I think they call the Great Horned Owl. There is not a maker's mark on it to say who made it, who manufactured it. I'll have to do my research, but it was inexpensive enough to the point where it was worth risking, even though I couldn't find anything on it directly. I have a little bolo for you guys. You guys have probably seen me pick these up a few times, but anytime I can find them, I will buy them. This is a Royal Copley, I think it's a rooster or a hen. What did they say on the tag? It just says rooster. Okay, so this is the rooster. You see a lot of the yellow chickens and like the smaller ones, the bigger ones by Copley. For whatever reason, the white roosters tend to sell really well if you can get them inexpensively enough. I got mine for about $6, and the last one of these I sold for about $28. I listed it for about $35, and I took that offer of $28. So if you ever see those, definitely pick them up, and you'll make a little bit of money. So this has actually been at this mall for quite a while. It was, I think, 20% off. It's a Kerrite splicing compound tape tin. It's a little bit more beat up, which is probably why it sat for so long. But if I can get maybe $10, $12 for that at a sale, I may... I'd be happy with that, because that means I got it for a good deal. Somebody else can get it for a good deal. So I got these bags right here, and they're very interesting. They have some stuff in here that I was really interested in. I believe these were 40% off. I'm loving this cocoa butter tin. That's definitely going to go into my junk jar. Well, let's go ahead and open it up and see what's in here, shall we? I got 2 of them, so we'll go ahead and check out each bag. So this is what was in the first bag. This is a tube of Raleigh Deep Penetrating Lanolin Rub. It was made in Freeport, Illinois. I'll look that up. That might be something. I highly doubt it, but it looks like it was for arthritis and rheumatism, sore muscles, cold discomfort. So that's interesting. It also had this little trim of ribbon. It says Gross Grain Ribbon by Ofray. It's patent 3439. And it looks like strawberry shortcake. So I don't know if that would have any value to it or not. I'll have to look it up. It came with these, and I think these are for holding pictures. And there's all like 4 of them. You get 4 of them. And then there's these abalone shell brooches, which are very interesting. This one is broken, unfortunately. But I like the little rainbow shells. I have no idea how old those are. And then this little thing, this almost looks like an accessory to something. I'm not sure. And then we got some older pencils. Definitely tell by the 7-digit zip code, 7-digit phone number. What initially attracted me to the bag was this tube of Harmony cocoa butter. Unfortunately, the lid is stuck on the bottom of this real well, and you can't remove it. So I'll have to see if I can do anything about that. I highly doubt I'll be able to. But we'll see. Maybe get some WD-40 in there. Maybe that'll loosen it. And then this is, I think, for eyeglasses, so you don't lose them. Kind of like what we do with sunglasses. So so you put your glasses, the piece that sits on your ear here, and then you flip the chain over, kind of wear it as if it's a necklace or something. So that was the first bag. So here's the second bag, and let's go ahead and open that up and look at it, shall we? So this is what is in the second bag. We've got these dime store watches. It looks like that's Pinocchio. That's totally out of focus. There we go. That looks like Pinocchio or some schoolboy. Or Pinocchio as a boy. And then we've got this elephant, which looks like Dumbo. Only I think he's wearing a sailor's outfit. And then, clown alert. And then we've got this cow. This is a 2011 Hot Wheels car, probably from McDonald's. Does it say McDonald's on it? Made for General Mills, so that was probably out of a cereal box. And then we've got this, what is this? Needlepoint crochet, jack-o'-lantern pin. This looks like a political pin. Swat a boll weevil. Vote McMahon. This is a pin. I think this is for Wisconsin, or this is in the shape of Wisconsin, because that is the dairy state. Got a bunch of pins in here. There's a road runner, or like a crow of some sort. We got this ribbon with the American flag. I think that's a cancer or missing child's pin or something like that. This is for the Museum of National Art, or the Cleveland Museum of Art. I may have to look that up because I know some pins from those museums can do well. This looks like an old pencil topper. And then this is just a belt buckle. I don't know that that has... Oh, it's a solid brass on it. I'll have to look that up. We got this little contraption here. This is called a pom-pom ring. I don't know if it's just something you wear or if it's like a... More than likely not, but that was interesting. And just a bunch of other little pinbacks. This one says County Teachers Association in Frederick. We've got America's New Year celebration. Here's another American flag. These look like some foreign coins. Oh, they say Caesar's Palace, maybe? Maybe these are from from some kind of charm bracelet or something. National Exemplary School in 1990. Teachers Change Lives, 1995. There's another one of those coins. And then this keychain here, which looks like somebody dashing. So those are some pretty cool pieces. And the last item that I'd like to share with you all from my trip to this Peddler Mall is this absolutely beautiful Fostoria heirloom glass candle vase. Made to look like a swung vase. I just love, love, love the color. The blue is absolutely amazing, and it will fit in right with my glassware shelf, my vintage glass shelf that I have in my room. I do want to say I took a little bit of a risk on this. It was $35. I've admired it for months and months, probably well over a year that it's been at this shop. And something in me just said, buy it this time. So what do you all think? Was $35 a good deal for this? I mean, I've never seen this before. This is a very different piece of glass for me. Like I said, it was a bit of a risk to purchase, but I think if I did have to sell this, I would probably just maybe do it as an offer up at what I started or what I paid for it, just to get my money back. But it is just such a pretty piece. I love it, and I cannot wait to put it with all of my vintage glass.